So a very good morning to each one of you from Mumbai, India. And we are here together at an auspicious time, the time of Gurupurnima. And it is time when we remember the presence of the Guru principle in our lives and express our gratitude and love for the transformation that the Guru has brought to us. So just take a few moments to feel the presence of the Guru and notice the immense gratitude that wells up in the heart at the very mention of the word Guru. As the Guru Gita says, that Gu represents the darkness and Ru represents light. When light is brought in any place, darkness just disappears. It is very symbolic because Guru is the light of awareness. Wherever, in whatever aspect of our lives, we bring the light of awareness, that area or that dimension of life becomes full of light and understanding. So the Guru epitomizes the awareness which is ever present. And has the ability to burn all traces of ignorance and bring illumination in whatever way we seek. So let us chant Om 3 times on the out breath and pray to the Guru principle or do the Guru Vandana to really prepare ourselves for this Satsang. So become aware of your breathing. Let it flow with ease. Take a deep breath and on the out breath chant Om. Let us do the Guru Vandana now. Om Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Shri Sadgurave Namaha. In your heart, bow down to all the masters from all traditions, from time immemorial, from the beginning of this creation. They have been helping mankind rise in awareness and get into the experience of their true nature. Every Purnima has a deep significance. The full moon, and today it is the full moon that we call the full moon of the Guru, Gurupurnima. In the Indian tradition, the moon represents the mind, and the sun represents the light of the self. I am learning astrology these days, and sun is supposed to be the Atma Karak planet, the planet that represents the self. It is a representative of the very goal that our lives have, to be fully conscious of our own potential to become the sun, to merge into the effulgent light which is going to banish all traces of ignorance. And when the sun is shining and the moon is just opposite it, the moon also starts shining. And the light and beauty of the moon is felt by everyone. It happens on every full moon night. But this full moon has a special significance because it comes with the awareness of the Guru. There are many people who ask this question, I don't have a Guru. Is there hope for me? The subtle point to be understood is that everyone has the Guru. Because in the lives of each one of us, we are being supported by the Guru principle. We are being taken care of in every aspect of our lives by someone or the other. And they represent the Guru principle in our lives. And how does this principle operate? So when we think of God, we can immediately think of three functions which are very easy to perceive. It is believed that, when this creation did not exist, only God was there. Undifferentiated energy, which had no attribute, which was self-contained. And yet this had the power to create. There was the aspect of Shakti to it, which always comes with it. And it was by using the powers of the Shakti that this existence was created. This undifferentiated energy took the form of things that are material, that are conscious, and this creation came into play. And because God is there, the creation has a life. Each one of us has a lifespan or a shelf life. And when that life is over, the play that we are involved in, it comes to an end. The material form is dropped. And this is what leads us to understand that after creation, there is the aspect of sustenance, which happens through God. And at the end of the shelf life, there is the act of dissolution. That everything that we know of, it just disappears. It dissolves. Now these are the three functions we are normally aware of: creation, maintenance, and dissolution. But there are two very important functions of God. God has become this creation, but he or she, in whatever way we think of God, has hidden himself in the heart of every being. So there is this aspect of concealment. In Sanskrit it is called nigraha. And because of this concealment, there is the veil of ignorance. We understand ourselves as limited beings. Though God has chosen to live inside us as us, we become limited in our intention, in our knowledge, in our action, and in our creation. And this sense of being limited is the play of God. So throughout our lives, we are engaged in activities which we think are going to complete us. So a soul in its journey engages in many acts concerning success in the material world. When material things are taken care of, then a person expands his area of ambition or her area of ambition to other things. So we look for glory in society, acceptance, doing something great. So life goes on. And at some point of time in this journey of life, there is an inner realization that I have searched for things on the outside for so long, and that completion, the fulfillment has not happened. Then the journey within starts. And this is the fifth function of God, grace. It is only through grace that we can know our own true nature. But if you look at everything, every part of the journey, even when we are looking at things on the outside, is through grace. Because it is only when we have explored things on the outside we can come to this realization that any search on the outside does not bring completion. So this entire life is governed by grace. And grace belongs to the Master, because to know the ultimate truth, grace of the Master is necessary. That function of grace has been delegated to the Guru. In the Guru Gita it is said that there is a particular shloka which refers to the Guru as being responsible for all the five functions. And what is that shloka? Shri Guru Gita says, Yasmin srishti sthiti dhvansa nigrahanugrahatmakam krityam pancha vidham shashvad bhasate tam namamyaham. Guru Gita is a sacred text in which Lord Shiva has explained to Devi Parvati the secret of the Guru. And he says, I will just chant this once again, Yasmin srishti sthite dhvansa nigrahanugrahatmakam krityam panchavidham shashvada bhasate tam namamyaham. I bow to the Guru, in whom the five types of functions, creation, sustenance, dissolution, concealment, and bestowal of grace are constantly revealed. So the teaching that Guru Gita gives is that Guru is the eternal Brahma, Param Brahma, the Supreme Self, through whom all the five functions, creation, maintenance, dissolution, concealment, and grace, these are happening all the time. So as we connect with the Guru principle, we can get to the root, we can get to that common substratum, which is divine pulsation of God, and which has become everything in this universe. And then all duality ceases. even the limited sense of being that we have as Jiva, that disappears. Man disappears and God remains. So this is the secret of the Guru principle. It is through the Guru that our ultimate reality is known or realized. It is not about an intellectual understanding, it is about an experiential understanding. And that is why the Guru principle is very important. We must know that, we must try to find out and become one with it. Then the secret of creation, maintenance and dissolution will be known. The illusion, the veil of illusion, which gives us a separate sense of being, will disappear. And the light of grace will shine in every aspect of our lives. The question is, how do we know this? So it is great to extol the Guru principle, but what is important for us is to know that this journey within, this journey to our own center or our own reality starts with an attitude of discipleship. So Gurupurnima comes here to tell us that we must understand and strengthen the attitude of discipleship. Only those who wish to know, they will know. I believe in the Bible there is this particular instance where Lord Jesus says, "You knock and the door shall be opened." So to make that knock, when the door shall be opened, we have to be ready. We have to develop that attitude where we are constantly knocking to find out who we truly are. What is our purpose in this life? Why have we incarnated on this planet? And where we are going to be heading? So Guru Purnima comes us to really renew our vows to become good disciples. Be ready to learn not only from our teachers, our mentors, our gurus, but also from our circumstances. Have an attitude to figure out what is it that every moment is teaching me in my life. In the Kathopanishad, there is this particular instance where the teacher, Yamaraj, the Lord of Death, he is talking to the disciple, Nachiketa. He is a young boy, and Yamaraj, the Lord of Death, says that every moment offers you two options. There is something called prayer. Prayer is something that is pleasing, that is being guided by your mind and your ego. But if you indulge in an action that is prayer, the long-term consequences are going to be unpleasant. And there is something called Shreya. It may seem like a bitter pill in this moment, but the long-term consequences of an action rooted in Shreya are going to be very fulfilling and rewarding. So every moment, question yourself, where am I heading? Am I heading into the region of Shreya, which will bring me the glory of the self? Or am I heading into the region of prayer, which will give me full essence of fulfillment in this moment, but it is going to be illusory. And it may bring entanglement, more and more entanglement into this world. So the Gurupurnima is the time to become rooted in more and more awareness and to question what is Shreya and what is prayer, and follow that guidance which may come from within. And by doing this, we can just develop the sense of discipleship. And the Guru is going to appear before us in whatever form he or she may want. One may be here in the form of a human being, one may come as circumstances, one may come as some astral being, transcendental being, and guide. And a beautiful life awaits us. This is the message of Gurupurnima. And as I said, that this particular shlok of Guru Gita says, Yasmin srishti sthiti dhvansa nigraha anugrahatmakam krityam panchavidham tashvad bhasate tam namamyam. It is in the Guru that all 5 functions of God, creation, maintenance, dissolution, concealment and grace are being reflected. That is why the Guru is worth knowing. That is why the Guru is worth praying to. So we can experience this in our own lives just by following our breath. So we are going to meditate for a little while. Just close your eyes, sit with a straight back, and watch your breath. And as you begin to watch the breath, just disengage yourself from the breath. Any personal intention that you might have in controlling or directing the breath, let it dissolve. And let the breath happen. You are simply aware of it. And now examine the breath, your own breath. And see how the aspects of creation, maintenance and dissolution apply to it. If you follow your breath, which is coming in and going out, you will see that there is a point outside your body from where the breath starts. It may be 12 finger width away. If the breath becomes very subtle, it can be 4 finger widths away. There is a point from where the breath starts. But in that point, there is no movement. The breath becomes visible or felt only after it has started from that point. And then you follow the journey of the breath as it comes in your being. See the entire trajectory. How it enters the nostrils, comes down the throat, comes into the region of the chest. On the subtle level, we may call it the spiritual heart. and then the breath dissolves. So there is creation. Through the journey of the breath, there is maintenance. And at the end of each in-breath or each out-breath, there is dissolution. Just figure out the points from where the breath is starting, whether it is the in-breath or the out-breath, and the point where it chooses to rest or dissolve. Nothing happens there. Even though your own intention is not about the breath is happening. So just feel the three aspects of creation, maintenance, and dissolution. Every single breath is an example of the larger creation that we see around ourselves. It is said that this creation emanated from God. That was undifferentiated energy. In the same way, your breath, whether the in-breath or the out-breath, comes from a point where there is nothing. There is undifferentiated energy. No form, no attribute. And from that state, the breath takes shape. It has a journey. There is sustenance, and then it dissolves. Again into that point where nothing exists. The very secret of creation, maintenance and dissolution is in following the breath, but we don't know it. And this is the nature of concealment or nigra. We are not aware of it because the very secret of breath is hidden in the breath itself. We are more focused on the journey. We don't take time to look at where it is coming from and where it is dissolving. And that investigation happens through grace. And when we look where my breath is coming from, where it is dissolving, that is the act of grace prompted by the divine, prompted by the Guru Tattva, the Guru element. And then the secret is really revealed. So an investigation into our own breath leads us to an exploration of the Guru Tattva, the Guru element that is operating at all times in our lives. It has never left us, never abandoned us. And it appears before us in so many forms, sometimes as human beings, sometimes as animals, sometimes as our circumstances in life, as our family members, our neighbors, our society. This Guru element is all pervading. So take your time to explore the point of creation and the point of dissolution of the breath. This may hold the secret to the revealing of the Guru principle. Sometimes things are so simple that we miss them. It is said that underneath a lamp there is darkness. But the moment we bring the light of awareness, all traces of darkness disappear. Guru Gita holds another secret. In the Guru Gita it is said, Gudha Vidya Jagan Maya Dehe Cha Jnana Sambhava Udayo Yat Prakashena Guru Shabde Na Katyate. Gudha Vidya, this secret knowledge, Jagan Maya, which is the illusory power of the world, lives in this very body as agyan, as ignorance. Udayo yat prakashena guru shabdena katyate. And that power, that light, when it arises and this ignorance is removed, it is banished, that is the Guru. So what is the revelation here? That the moment we bring the light of awareness, the illusion goes away. The illusion has no existence of its own. It's just a creation of the mind. And the moment the light of the self or the power of awareness is brought, the wrong understanding disappears and the right understanding starts shining. Gudha Vidya Jagan Maya Dehe Cha Jnana Sambhava Udayo Yat Prakashena Guru Shabdena Katyate. So let us just bring the light of awareness, not just to our own breath, but to every thought that arises. Every moment that provides us with a choice between what is prayer, what is pleasing in this moment, but will have dire consequences, and Shreya, what may seem like a bitter pill in this moment, but which will bring lot of benefits and invite grace. So it is this moment-to-moment awareness that is the Guru. And just by choosing to embrace a life of awareness, we are inching closer to the Guru principle all the time. So just bring that power of awareness to every breath. Bring the power of awareness to every moment. And this is what the Guru expects from each one of us. And this is true discipleship. When the discipleship is there, the masters will take care. They are always there. In his wonderful book, Chit Shakti Vilas, the play of consciousness, Baba Muktanand says that to all the people who are looking for the truth, he says that you are not just the disciple of any particular guru or your own guru whom you have met in this life. You are being taken care of by all the siddhas in the Siddhaloka. And they are all looking at your welfare. And they are all ready to come to your rescue and guide you. And this is the assurance given by Baba Muktananda. So all that we need to do is to be rooted in an attitude of discipleship. Bring the light of awareness to every breath, to every thought, to every action. And as you sit quietly and reflect, certain areas of life may get highlighted, where you need to bring more awareness. Make a note of those areas so that the Guru principle guides you in the coming days, months, the year and the years, and helps you rise higher and higher in awareness. In Shri Guru Gita, Lord Shiva has given to Devi Parvati the method of how to meditate on the Guru. And he says, Shrimat Parabrahma Gurum Smarami. The easiest way is to keep remembering the Guru as Parabrahma, the Supreme Self. Shrimat Parabrahma Gurum Vadami. To speak of Shri Guru, who is the Supreme Self. Shrimat Parabrahma Gurum Namami. And to be in an attitude of bowing down to the Guru, who is the Supreme Self. Shrimat Parabrahma Gurum Bhajami. Sing prayers to the Guru, extol the Guru. It is common knowledge that the person whom we adore, whom we talk of, upon whom we fix our attention, again and again we become like that. The great qualities come into us. They are distilled inside us without much effort. So here is a great way Lord Shiva gives. Srimat Parabrahma Gurum Smarami, Srimat Parabrahma Gurum Vadami, Srimat Parabrahma Gurum Namami, Srimat Parabrahma Gurum Bhajami. Quite often this understanding comes that the Guru is the form. But each time Lord Shiva is emphasizing Srimat Parabrahma. The Guru is not this body. If you think of the Guru as a body, as a human being, it is a mistake. Identify the Guru with the Supreme Self and you will get a taste of Supreme Self. No limitations would apply. And how do we just meditate upon the Supreme Self so we can see the Guru, the nature of the Guru? And he says, Brahmanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Ganasadrisham Tattvamasya Dilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. What is the nature of the Guru? He says, I bow down to the Sadguru, who is Brahmanandam, who is the bliss of the Brahman, Brahma. Paramasukhadam, the bestower of the highest joy. Kevalam Jnanamurtim, is knowledge personified. Dvandvatitam, beyond all duality. Gagana Sadrisham, he is like the space which is present everywhere. Everything is contained in a space. So he says, Guru is like the space that is holding everything. Tattvamasya Lakshyam. And how can he be described? So the Upanishads say, they give some Mahavakyas, the great statements. Tattvamasi, you are not this form, you art thou art that, you are that, you are the Supreme Self. So he is established in that state that all these statements, the great statements which the scriptures make, they only lead to the Guru. Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam. He is only one. Only one remains in this world. He is the one who is manifesting himself in all forms and attributes. He is eternal. He is Vimal. He is pure. And Achalam, he is steady. He is unshakable. Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam, he is the witness of all thoughts. bhavatitam, triguna rahitam, he is all beyond all the modifications of the mind. And he is free from all the three gunas, the three kinds of attributes, sattva, rajas and tama. Sadgurum tam namami. I bow down to such a Sadguru. And he also tells Devi Parvati, Naguroradhikam, 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 Naguroradhikam. Shiva-shasanatah, 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 Shiva-shasanatah. He tells her that there is nothing greater than the Guru. And he is so emphatic that he repeats it again. Naguro radhikam, Naguro radhikam, Naguro radhikam, Naguro radhikam. Nothing is greater than the Guru. And then he says, Shiva Shasanata, Shiva Shasanata, Shiva Shasanata, Shiva Shasanata. This is the command of Shiva. So the original Guru, Shiva, is saying, this is my command. Nothing is greater than the Guru. So as disciples willing to learn, let us take refuge in the Guru. And bring the light of Guru's awareness to our breath, to our thoughts, our actions, our entire life. Just give yourself the time and the freedom to explore your own breath. And let your breath reveal to you the 5 facets of creation, maintenance, dissolution, concealment and grace. The breath is the original Guru because it breathes life into us when we are born. Each time you touch the point of origin of the breath or the point of dissolution, you are into the region of all possibilities. There is perfect freedom. And God has perfect freedom. Purna Swatantriya. The Shiv Sutras describe Chaitanyam Atma, the form or the self is nothing but Chaitanya, the supremely free divine energy of God. We call it supremely free because God can make any manifestation, can do any creation. That same God, that same divine fragment, when it is trapped in a human body, it has limited powers of creation. Its abilities are contracted. But within our own being, which touch a space which is beyond thought, beyond action, supreme possibilities or all possibilities disappear in our lives. Guru is the epitome of all possibilities, all potentialities. And when we touch this space, we are getting closer and closer to the Guru. In this space, the light of the self, the sun, it illumines the mind fully. And the mind can rise above its limited tendencies and understand that it derives its power from the self. And it is no different than the self. This is why we celebrate Gurupurnima. And as you get deeper into the heart, bow down to the Guru principle present there. Bow down to your Gurus and teachers and all those whom you hold in reverence. Look for any messages, and if something comes up, Hold it in your consciousness. Else, the peace and tranquility you feel at this point is the message. Start becoming aware of your breath. And as you start becoming more aware of the journey, you can start becoming more and more aware of your physical body. Let your senses start functioning. Become more aware of your environment. And when you feel like, you may gently open your eyes. But before that, once again, thank the Guru in the heart. Thank the Guru in the heart. Thank everyone present here. And thank yourself. Wish you all a very happy Gurupurnima. And may the Guru principle shine forth in the lives of each one of us in full glory. Sadgurunath Maharaj ki jai. We'll just end, and normally we end with the Shanti part, but I would like to end with this particular stanza from Sri Guru Gita. Srimad Parabrahma Gurum Smarami Srimad Parabrahma Gurum Vadami Srimad Parabrahma Gurum Namami Srimad Parabrahma Gurum Bhajami Brahmanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadrisham Tattvamasya Laksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami Nityam Shuddham Nirabhasam Nirakaram Niranjanam Nityabodham Chidanandam Gurum Brahma Namamyaham. So let us remain in an attitude of prayer and surrender to the Guru principle, who is none other than the Supreme Self. Thank you, everyone. I am so grateful to each one of you for being here.